and the changes to lethal tempo popped. But oh,
Ooh.
here we go.
Yeah, playing the mid lane here. Ishan taking a decent chunk of damage. Hemoplague heal gonna come down. Loveless though. Right place, right time. Lands the perfect binding.
Clutch for you if you are, these later scaling picks, like the Corki and Vayne.
Yeah, and I think a big factor about what has gone down. Never mind, we'll get back to that point as once again, Loveless, right place, right time, going to be able to pick up that first binding of the fight on to that Diana. Ishan, though, going to be moving forward, going to be taken down as it is a double kill picked up by this Viego Made in America, able to be the benefactor of that. Feathers and Fur is able to strike back, but once again, Loveless, right place, right time, able to find themselves a couple more assists.
Yeah, popping that final hour to get the extra pink ward is always not gonna, or is never gonna be a fun exchange.
Grim top! Looking aggressive on this top side. Feathers and Fur face planted into the wall with the E, and Grimtop gonna be able to end that world up on the top side of the map here. Here comes Allfire though, looking to trade something back. Grimtop trying to find as much healing as possible though. Those sweet spots do so much damage. Will Grimtop find the last auto attack? Yes, it will be the 1v2 cleaned up.
Well, you don't have any real burst damage with no ultimate, so it's just... Oh boy.
An interesting fight breaking out here. Ishan able to pick up Made in America as on the side. The Hemoplague goes down onto Team Wild. Loveless though, trying to find someone. The package going to come across. So much damage being dealt to Jacob here as now Jolteon's the one in trouble. Trying to return damage. Will find the kill onto the Vayne. But now Ishan's in trouble. Jacob moving forward super aggressively, looking for more damage, still in that ghost, still so much damage, and Loveless from downtown gonna be able to find that dark binding. As wow, what a fight breaking out for the side of Ghost Raiders Legacy. It looked bad for just a little bit, but they're able to make it work and make it count.
Kind of coming up daisies for GRL currently. No real bad sides as Jolteon's trying to pick off Starling, but Starling is going back in.
The Starling turning it around with the final hour, forcing the flash out of Jolteon. That's the power of the Vayne. You can't just leave her alone there. If you are the Jhin, you've got to sort of take your fights properly, using that Gale Force forward aggressively, trying to find that damage to pick up a kill. It's not going to work in the face of Starling, who burns both of those summoners, but is able to get the solo kill on the bottom side. So despite the macro advantage still going pretty heavily towards Ghost Raiders Legacy, there is still some pretty setup advantages for the side of VBU, specifically on the bot side. One of those advantages is not going to be the Soraka, who is dead, as Jacob continues to pick up more and more kills. Starling, though, is going to be next on the agenda here. This Viego moving forward with that Heartbreaker. It's only going to be a one-man Moonfall, and it's actually a Condemn out of it as well. Not looking good for Allfire and Starling in terms of their synergy there. Loveless going to force the stopwatch here out of Allfire's. The flash from Ishan going to be forced out as well.
But it's looking like they don't want to, as Ishan is holding on to that package.
Oh man, yeah, Ishan holds on to the package, but goes the wrong way. Grimtop now split up on the side. This is a fight on so many different fronts. Jacob picks up 2 kills before the fight even starts here, but Made in America are going to be in a little bit of trouble. Feathers and Fur just trying to stay alive. It's going to be the Aatrox going down, but Jacob moving forward so aggressively. So much damage from this Vladimir. It's a triple kill. The Quadra stolen away by Jolteon. It's actually going to be the Penta steal when all is said and done, as Jacob could very well have had our first Penta of the Guardian League, but instead, scumbag Jhin says no one gets more than 4 on my watch. A soul point goes over to the side of Ghost Raiders Legacy as they just continue to push forward their advantages, and they're showing why they're fighting for this buy. Level 14, level 15, just not even in the same area code as it stands right now, but now Ishan gonna get pulled back here by Grimtop. Grimtop gonna be forcing out the flash, and here goes into the World Ender. It will be just a little bit too late as Allfire is able to take advantage of that. Oh, the Moonfall though, that one sucked.
Yeah, that's not what you're looking for. I've seen Diana pull that one off a few times, and it's never pretty.
You know, the Urgot split pushing on the top side of the map, it's sort of like congratulations, you know, give a little bit of a clap. It doesn't really matter, as Made in America is going to take down Ishan here as we look to try and push to end the game here. Already got 1 pick. This Aatrox pushing on the bottom side. You're going to have 2 minion waves. This seems to be game right here.
Yeah, this is definitely favoring JRL as a game here. As oh, Jesus, Vlad's gonna just kind of eat him
Yeah,
alive.
Vlad dropping down the Hemoplague, really only onto one member, but look at the damage coming down. Allfire trying to turn some damage around, but Loveless took like 200 damage from that Moonfall. I don't think it's going to be enough when all is said and done. But for the side of Ghost Riders Legacy, sorry, they will be riding their legacy into the final game of the season, looking to book their spot into those semifinals as they take a very convincing victory.
I do enjoy Ghostblade if you're going more assassin, just because. Oh boy.
Yeah,
Ooh.
Ishan dodging away from the Moonfall. Kaleido trying to clean that one up. Needs that passive auto attack. It will come down as Ishan tries to use that damage reduction to stay alive. But it will be a solo kill in the mid lane for Kaleido there. And despite, Ishan being already at full build, 7 minutes into this game, it will not be conducive to staying alive when all is said and done as Kaleido able to pick up a solo kill. Oh, might be able to pick up more, though. Team Wild, though, flashing away, dropping down that final spark. Here comes Elevate as well as the Shen ultimate comes down. Team Wild bit off a little bit more than they can chew. Thought that they had a little bit more of their team there, but instead, they were just left out in the wild.
And trying to see if you can pull the trigger that it looks like they're trying to.
Oh, yeah, but on the bottom side, Elevate going to be taking a big chunk of damage. Ultimate's coming down from everyone there. Allfire is finally able to strike again on this bottom side of the map, able to pick up that kill, but here comes the Diana coming forward there. She's able to pick up another shutdown there as Diana, whole bunch of damage and not a whole lot of health built up on this Rexa, but Ishan is here as well. Has the Vanguard's edge if they want to try and make something happen here, just trying to tank up as much damage as possible. Ishan is able to stay alive for such a long time and take down Kaleido here as Lizard able to reply with a little bit more damage. Starling trying to find that headshot, but they were in the bush. There was no vision. No saber clips here today for this Caitlyn, but when all is said and done, the extra kill is the main benefactor of all of this. Really going to be feeling good as the game progresses here. As the richest member in the game, up 1,200 gold on their component laner here, but on the top side here, Ornhorn will land Prowler's Claw forward as Allfire going to be able to pick that one up. Will end up going down at the end of that fight. So it's just going to be the 1-for-1 for the time being on that top side.
Entry into this river pit, which is what that Herald should be used for, but it looks like they're going to go for the fight instead.
Yeah, Allfire, though, taking a big chunk of damage. Into the backline goes Kaleido, is able to find 2 members there all the way at the beginning of that fight, all the way deep into the backline there. Picks up a double kill, actually going for Lizard there, and that Rift Herald, it wasn't the best, but the fight afterward was probably the best that they could have asked for. Allfire, though, trying to turn this one back around onto the Diana. Lizard goes unstoppable, and this Jinx is starting to pick up kill after kill, starting to get into a real scary situation as Gimpy's going to be taking down that dragon uncontested at this point. 4 kills in a row picked up by Stun Gaming Cosmic, and that gold is back to dead even. 4 kills in that fight. Really going to be reaping the rewards of that fight for the next little while. But on this top side of the map here, Gimpy's in a little bit of trouble. Oh, Allfire, though, is not going to be able to clean that one up as Kaleido picks up another one. Ishan now on the run. Got to be so careful. The zap, though, comes down, and Lizard finds another one, and it's all starting to fall apart for the side of VBU. When it's all done and dusted, it's going to be another 2 kills picked up for the side.
Yeah, once you take down that Caitlyn, who had so much of the gold on the side of EVU, it's time to start it, Worst case scenario, they try to fight you and you win. Ideally. Real worst case scenario is this Rek'Sai stealing it. But of course, side of SGC is pretty confident, it seems, in this vibe being able to pick it up for free.
Oh, but of note here, you can see the upgraded Prowler's Claw is coming through. The Sandstrike Claw, as it's called. Allfire gonna be having a little bit of extra oomph here. Gonna be tunneling in here. Gonna look for the play. The Moonfall comes down. There's no smite quite yet. There's no smite at all, as it's gonna be Diana who cleans that one up and is able to pick up the kill with the Moonfall on to the Rek'Sai. A double kill picked up for Kaleido as Gimpy's moving forward. Cease and desist onto the Ram here. Kaleido still moving forward. Great flawless duet gonna come down, but Lizard from downtown going to be able to pick that one up with the Super Mega Death Rocket. 3 kills picked up for the side of Stun Gaming Cosmic. Find these ins at the right time, be at the right place in time, basically, as Gimpy's going to be finding their way into the back line there. That is the right place for this buy, as Holy moly, that's a whole bunch of damage. Ishan trying to turn this one back around, but the Zorelia does not have any edge in this fight. The Vanguards at the front are going to be taking them down. Oh my goodness, Kaleidogoat has removed the Lux off the map right away. The respawns have come through. Kaleidogoat's going to not fall as Soraka flashes to heal, and it won't matter because Stun Gaming Cosmic have cleaned themselves up a victory here in just over 25 minutes, and they just pushed down mid and end of that game. Oh my goodness. And speaking of which here, Kaleidogoat, gonna actually scare off Bitnari's ultimate there. And now this fight starting to go the way of Kaleidogoat. Lots of damage being returned, though. Bitnari just needs to try and kite this one out as long as possible. I don't know if they're gonna be able to stay alive. The Riftwalks are just a little bit too much. Side of the map, do they have enough mana to be able to get out of there? Ceratosaurus is gonna be on the other side of this wall as well. You can see them prepping for it. Absolutely well played and set up by Ceratosaurus to give DasGG their 6th kill of the game. Meanwhile, on the top side of the map, once again, Maiden OP is in a little bit of a pickle here. Turtle Wizard is hungry and does not care what sort of crazy stuff Kled is on. Gonna mount up inside the belly, come out with a whole load of health, but I don't know if that's gonna be enough. The dive through, gonna be able to land, blocks out that ultimate as well. So well played from Turtle Wizard, but it doesn't matter because Maiden OP is just a little bit too tanky. DasGG though has run all the way from bot lane up to this top lane. This is not going to be Skull coming back for the next little bit. And Turtle Wizard able to lick himself up another kill onto this Kled. Really rough laning phase for Kaleidogoat. They have been able to pick up a couple kills now just out of laning phases. Now Bitnari and Ceratosaurus are starting to kettle in this Vi and this Lux. Here comes the Pot Blossom coming down, but a lot of damage taken by Bitnari. Forced to flash away. Here comes Maiden OP as well as just everyone ends up collapsing on this play. 4 members strong moving down here. Ceratosaurus going to be staying alive for a long time. Gimpy's no way to stay alive from that one as that's going to be the ace in the hole coming down as well. That's GG though coming behind the tower now. Maiden OP might have spotted that one out, will be spotted out with that ward as the teleport now coming in from Turtle Wizard as well, joining the fray. Here it comes 4-on-3 underneath this tower. They want to try and dive at Ceratosaurus though, taking so much damage, will get eaten up at the last second to keep him alive. That shield is massive coming down. It's a shutdown picked up by the Kled though onto the Olaf, and now this fight starting to go all the way of Stun Gaming Cosmic. They've suddenly found their second win in this fight. Maiden OP looking to remount once again. Turtle Wizard trying to find the kills onto Kaleidogoat, but this Kassadin is starting to get really big. Picked up 2 kills already in this fight. Looking to pick up a 3rd one, and that's going to be Lizard picking that one up instead. And the LC team overreached just a little bit, and all of a sudden, Stun Gaming Cosmic have found their way back into this one. It's starting to show the strength of Stun Gaming Cosmic once again. 15 minutes, they're able to find these team fights and make it work. Granted, Elevate is going to just be removed off of the map, told to get out of here, and dies. But and yeah, Elevate just gonna leave the game right after that.
Classic.
That's a bug, but yes, the classic fronts. Gimpy's, actually just everyone trying to chase down Ceratosaurus and Bitnari. Bitnari gonna be trying to stay safe, but here comes the curtain call on to Ceratosaurus. Very tanky there, but it's gonna get swapped up on that last little bit. It's gonna be a real long Zenith Blade as Turtle Wizard in the back line is trying to wreak havoc if necessary. Gonna use that shield, but that's GG is in the Ragnarok, has picked up 2 already. Turtle Wizard buying so much time on that back line, and here comes the rest of the LC team. They're gonna try and get out of there with a charge out of there, but I don't think it's gonna be enough as that's GG still moving forward with that ghost. Still ghosted, by the way, looking for more. Maiden OP can't find a way out of this either. Gonna be trying to get out, but it's so many kills picked up here by this Olaf. Went from 7 kills to 11 kills real quick. Call it a fast food store because that's a whole bunch picked up for the side of the LC team, and they're looking to push into the base at 20 minutes.
It could be completely disastrous for them. As we see an engage on the Caitlyn.
Yep, trigger going to be pulled right onto the girlfriend there as Nice Condemn goes down. Ceratosaurus, though, so tanky, and Gimpy's took a whole bunch of damage there as well. You know, sometimes you just got to go up there and kiss your love interest in the face. That's exactly what Vi did to Caitlyn there. Just like what happened in Arcane, right?
Yeah. Yeah, and it's only 1 kill currently, but I mean, small steps. You gotta take these, kill by kill. If you're the side of SGC, the way back into this game is just trying to find whatever you can and keep this game going for themselves.
Yeah, and the way that a LC team potentially lose their advantage is by taking these fragmented fights. Now, DasGG going to be in a little bit of a rough situation. Has popped the Ragnarok to try and stay alive, dealing so much! What is that Guardbreaker heal coming through? That's going to be 1 picked up by the Olaf, but I think they have outlived their warranty there. You cannot return the Olaf back to the shop. Will get shut down after a 1,000 heal from Goredrinker. Now, it looks like ELC team just want to get this Baron, push down mid lane, find themselves a win, and say see you later, basically, at this point, as you can see that there's starting to be some pretty big items coming through. The 3 items now complete. The Caitlyn finished her Infinity Edge here. Even more damage than before. Of course, on the flip side, Deadman's now complete for the Vi. The Infinity Edge now complete for the Jhin. This is Stunned Gaming's last stand, but Baron up minions going to be pushing in here. No waves for the time being to really sync up, so a little bit of a desync, just waiting around for those waves to come here, Haji.
Yeah, and all those items are if, you know, why ELC team, you know, even back here, it looks like they're looking for the final death push of this game, as Olaf's not taking a whole lot of damage.
Yeah, but Nari gets absolutely no one with that ultimate, but it doesn't matter. Here goes Olaf into the backline, though, running full speed ahead, taking on 4 members at the same time. Will still be able to take down Evelyn. Is still staying alive forever, and that buys ELC team just enough time to push in that wave. A double kill here at the end, as of course that's GG finishes up with an elite score line, but it will be ELC team picking up the final victory of the season here in the regular season.